Alrighty. Hello, collective. I haven't done I haven't done a straight up video in a while, so I'm kind of glad to be back and getting in the hang of and doing these again. And as I say this, my phone's getting a lot of notifications. So the divine's just as happy as I am. I'm glad to see. Um, so yeah, let's dig right in. Let's get started. Um, First of all, though, first and foremost, thank you all so much for your likes, comments, shares, subscribes, everything, donations, energetic, um, financial, doesn't matter. I appreciate all of them to the moon and back tenfold and forever. I love you all so much. Thank you for just being such a loving community. And if you're new, my name is Zahara. You can call me Luna or Z, um, or Zahara or whatever. You can call me Subluna or whatever. Um, but regardless, thank you for being here and let's get started. Um, nah, nah, okay. Spirit said no too. What's going on with this? Alright, so the two cards, okay, that's interesting. The two cards that we have is the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. And this tells me that there is something on the physical that needs nourishment. Um, or that you're learning how to nourish something. This could be you have a schedule set, right? And you have this new thing, this new opportunity that's coming in, and the sun's on the bottom, so it's like a brand new beginning. This is like about a brand new beginning. It's like time management, you know? You're trying to figure out how you're going to do something. And I feel like the divine is helping you realize what's keeping your mind occupied or where your energy is actually going. And your triggers for procrastination. And it's like the quest to become a more stable person. And I'm like, it's like a wing itching, but it's like on the front. I don't know why, but it's like a lot to do with the heart chakra, a lot to do with like even the throat chakra with my neck going off a little bit. It's like your heart and your throat. It's like you'll speak it because you feel it, but you're not putting action to it. But now the divine's kind of helping you see how you need to be better at time. This could even be setting like an alarm um, for doing something, and after the alarm goes up, regardless of whatever happens, you do it. Yeah, because you're not nurturing. This is what you're not doing. There's something you don't believe that you can do. It's something that you have lost faith in to greater or lesser degrees. It does not matter, but you've lost some sort of faith and something that you're nurturing. And these are all kings. These are your thoughts. This is your rational minded self. This is the external world. The external world might not agree with what you're doing. You might not agree with how the external world feels. You might feel alone just because of who you are and where you're at. It's like there's something that's keeping you from nurturing who you are. It could be even a fear of your own power. And let me tell you, when it comes down to the bottom line, a lot of people are scared of their full power. Why do you think people are so limited? Why do you think we're so told that we can't do such certain things while having free will to do them? You know, it's a matter of of belief, of power, and that power is terrifying because that power, we know, even if we don't believe, we know deep down within us that that power comes from an external source that is not available to man. um, uh, to that degree, it's something that really, yeah, it's like you might even be getting called up to the, but this is like an awakening to you needing to learn how to nurture this, or you needing to actually put in work. Or it's like one of those, it could be even one of these situations where you're like, oh, I know how to fix it, I'll do it later. No, do it now. What is the point of doing it tomorrow? You're not gonna do it tomorrow. You know you're not gonna do it tomorrow. I Hey, I gotta be honest, because I'm one of those people too. You know, I do that same shit all the time. I will be, you know, oh, I gotta do all these things, and then I'll get so sidetracked on it that I forget the other things that I have to do. You gotta drop something and pick up something else. It's the sacrifice. You know, spending less time around others, more time by yourself, or vice versa, whatever your situation calls for. Being more vocal instead of being more reserved might be your call. Whatever it is, there needs to be action given to this, because that's the nourishment. There's a need to really get out of your head, because your thoughts are driving you fucking nuts. There's like, you don't know how to move out of this. It's like this energy is so tense, and you might not even be sleeping at all. You feel like you can't do something. The energy of can't. You can do. You are put here on this realm, and you are told that you can do anything you want, and you can. And you're choosing to say that you can't do anything. Where is the? Excuse me for a minute while I find these. But it's like you chose that you wouldn't be able to do it. You chose that you wouldn't be able to do something, which, you know, whether you want to admit it or not, is its own little, you know, gateway. That's its own healing journey on its own. I can't find my nail clippers. I got a bad hangnail. I'm sorry. I wish I can't pause it on this device, sadly, but you know, it's like you chose that you can't, and even if you don't want to accept that or admit that right now, it's something that you need to at least be aware of. No one on this earth can stop you but you. Nothing can stop your spiritual journey except for you. Nothing physical will stop anything in the spiritual, because it has to come from the spiritual first. And if it stops something in the spiritual for you, then it was meant to happen. You know, other than that, it wasn't meant, you know. Everything happens for a reason. It happens for you, not to you. Some people have to get put back a few ranks and put back on a lower pedestal because they're unable to handle the power that the higher rank comes with. Some people have to get pushed to higher ranks quicker to almost not prove themselves, but it comes in the energy of proving themselves to a higher source that they're able to handle. But we have justice reversed. There's a lot of injustice that's being done to you, by you, and you need to understand that what you're hearing and what you're experiencing is something everyone experiences. And it's when the past comes back and it is attached to the ego, and instead of it being someone else, it is you. And without that person being in front of you, without that person being there, and you being able to point at them and be like, look at what they're doing, it falls on you, and you're not wanting to. And I'm not saying you as in this is exactly you, but this is the energy, the example that I need to speak to. So that's how I'm talking about this. If it's not for you, take it resonates. You know what I mean? Take you only as much as it applies. You know, but it's like instead of it's like you admit it, but it's like you don't fully. It's yeah, but there doesn't need to be like a but. There just needs to be yeah. It is me at this point, because these energies aren't around me anymore. And also being careful the energies that you're surrounding yourself around. Like the divine gives you warnings and hey, don't do this, or hey, go away from these, or hey, maybe you should stop doing this. These thoughts trying to just steer you in the right direction, because I mean, I'm telling you, with the Nine of Cups, the genie in the bottle card, there's a lot of like messages being given to you, and it's like you're not seeing them because you're in this mental maze of I can't do this because I was told I'm unable to years ago, which is completely fine. But there's a need to listen to your higher self. There's a need to connect to your higher self and put effort into this. really work, because there's some sort of, yeah, oh, it's like undernourishment of yourself, or this energy of, I don't know. It's like you keep, your faith is there, but it's like it's dwindling out. Like you're carrying the faith, and it's not everyone. This is specific energy, but this is like you're carrying the faith, but you're not, like you're believing in it, but you're not having faith. You're believing in faith. You're not having it. You're not able to step into that mindset, or there's some sort of lack mindset in general. Just, oh, if I do this, I'm afraid of XYZ happening, and I don't want to deal with was a woo. And with the Ace of Swords, I mean, that's just it. Like, that's the truth. There's some sort of mental clarity that you're needing to achieve. The divine wants you to think a bit more clearly. Stop thinking so um one way. It's like, don't be like, oh, everything is gonna happen this way and yada yada yada. Like, don't do that. There's not a need to. There's a need to really allow your expectations to stay at a higher vibration. Yeah, because there's a lot of regret that's keeping you from. And this might even. This is a lot of regret energy, but it's like it's regret for you not being able to move forward with your emotions, or you have some sort of emotions that are keeping you from moving forward due to some regret, or it's just like excuse me, realizing who you are, how special you are, and then just like, everything kind of snap, like clicks, and it's like, oh, so I don't, what have I been doing this whole time? Like, just like a sudden realization energy almost. With the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, yeah, it's like you're kind of seeing where the divine has intervened in your life. You're kind of, it's like, it's not a kind of, but it's clicking in more and more. And it doesn't even matter how experienced you are. It's like the smaller things, even like the things like, oh, well, I randomly decide, got told, the divine told me to go walk outside and do XYZ, and you whenever you did that, some crazy shit happened, and you would have been like in the middle of it or something. But there's some sort of like thoughts that are really deceiving you. It's like you're seeing what miracles are, and you know what miracles are. Miracles are real. The divine's real. All these things are possible. You've seen them. You've experienced it. You've seen other people be blessed by it. But there's still some sort of thought in the back of your head that's like, no, it's not it. This isn't it. This isn't. There's something that's not right. And that's keeping you, and it's like you're not hearing the feeling that you're getting right, which is keeping you, like, you're not even using the energy that you have. Yeah, with the Eight of Wands reversed, you're not even using the energy that the divine's giving you to move forward um, on the path that you wish to take, because you're using the energy to transmute your own negativity, in a sense. Can we get like can we get here? And it's not like, not all your negativity, it's other people's negativity too. But in tarot, we focus so much on others that we really do need to turn an eye on ourselves if we are going to judge, because it takes two to tango, and these things wouldn't be happening unless there's a reason, you know? So always just remembering that. But we have the Chariot. It's something about the keys to the car being given to you: forward movement, acceleration, victory, success, the grand finale type energy, where something's about to unfold. And this unfolding is going to start from this heart chakra. It's going to unfold in the form of, the heart is this, the vortex. We have the Empress that comes out, but it's going to be a personal power vortex. It's something about you stepping into your full power that the divine needs you to do. You listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Okay, you need to hear it. I need to hear it too. There are people. There are beings. There are beings on this planet who are not human, and they know they're not human, and they walk around and they just do their thing. That's what you need to do. All right. Talk how you want to talk. Do what you want to do. Does it fucking matter? No. Just have fun. And there's a need to really step into who you are. Like some of y'all out here are like straight up walking gods and goddesses, like, and you're not even awake to that fact. You know, like you are soul incarnate of insert deity, or you are actual, you know, inhabiter of X deity. You know what I mean. But it's a change that needs to happen where you get more comfortable with your spirituality. When to get more spiritual does not mean to just research things. To get more spiritual means to get more real with yourself. To know who you are to your fullest extent. And it doesn't matter if you're looking up like, oh, Ancestry.com. No, no, no. Whose energy do you feel? You know? What guardians, what deities, what aliens, what races have reached out to you personally, or have you felt or seen a lot of before? You know, these questions can all be answered yourself. It just takes observation because it's all there in front of you. We do have the Four of Pentacles, and it could just be a feeling of you've let go and you don't want to grab back on again. You got too comfy, you know. Maybe you have like grabbed on again, but you can't get the right grip, you know. But regardless, there's something about either it's like it's not steady, not right now. It's because you can't think right. You're not thinking right. You're thinking, oh, I need to do all these other things before I do this thing, or if I do all these other things. No, that's not how you want to manifest. That's not how you know. That's not how you know is a proper way to manifest, you know? It needs to change. It needs to change. There's an energy of and I heard it. Someone wants to talk about like black magic, and yes, as that exists, this what people won't admit, and what takes a lot of healing is a lot of the black magic that's done to us is unfortunately from ourselves, through self-cursing of saying that you can't do something, or this won't work out, or this is impossible, or how this will, these things where you doubt yourself and you put yourself in a lower state. You put yourself under the situation instead of over it, or at least leveling yourself with it, and there's a need to really focus on that and really see it for how it is. Really allow yourself to like marinate in it. Don't like just be like, yeah, that's true, and then move on with it. I mean, of course, do that. Let the seed do what the seed has to do, but allow yourself to really like think about it and really get in tune with why and how this change is going to occur, why this change needs to happen. How did this change? How did this pattern even become to be in the first place? And the only reason, like, again, like, I'm always gonna vouch for thinking in this type of way, and the only reason why is because as healers, again, like, we need to be able to do these things, because we're gonna be helping people, and we help people, who don't think like this, who can't think like this, the more we get into the habit of thinking like this, and I'm gonna tell you, this is a straight up honest truth. I don't care if you want to believe me or not. You can go somewhere else and you can go believe whatever you want, but I'm telling you the truth, okay? I already forgot what I was gonna say. Divine says never mind. Whatever. I don't know, man. Sometimes that just happens, you know? Mm. That's a lesson. That's the lesson for you to learn on your own then. Never mind, excuse me. The divine said you're not going to expose that just yet. I can't expose that just yet. Someone's about to learn what that lesson is, and I can't talk about it. Damn. See, that's the thing though. It's a really good lesson. It's a very, like, I would say fun, to a degree. It makes healing a bit more like a guessing game rather than an obstacle course, you know? Healing can be fun. Healing doesn't have to always be hard. Once you get to certain ways, you figure it out. But it's something about the two of you, your thought consciousness and your intuitive consciousness, your masculine consciousness and your feminine consciousness, your two parts, your twin individual. Yeah, they're out of whack. They're out of whack. You're not listening to your feelings no more. Or how is this playing out? This could be you not listening to your thoughts, and there's something. Oh, who are you with the Seven of Pentacles? Oh, baby, yeah, you are told to wait. So this is this energy of waiting, and I feel like there's an energy of waiting. This might need like a fast, you know, like maybe taking a fast would help. But it's like a rest. There's a resting, like an actual rest, like no work, like rest. You know what I mean? There's a rest that the divine has for you, that you've been manifesting and that you have manifested. I mean, like you've come together in this union, and made this a miracle come out to where you actually can get a rest. But there is a need to figure out where you want to rest. Energetically, physically, mentally, however, emotionally. Where do you want to rest? Where do you want to lay your head? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? Don't worry about the if, ands, or whats. What do you want to do? Be honest with yourself. Write that stuff down, okay? For you to even disregard the things that you crave at this moment, the things that you want, it's just like, why would you do that? It's like you don't have to do those things, but you can acknowledge them, you know? Yeah, Three of Pentacles, because there's something that needs your attention, something the divine wants to work with you on. They want to, or something that the divine's trying to give to you, some sort of blueprint, so that you all three could work together. But there's this energy of like not wanting to, or just kind of sitting around and watching watching your thoughts and your feelings kind of like do their thing. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty, but it's like, you know, that your thoughts are a lot more calmer, they're a lot more cooler, they're not as all over the place. There's just some regrets of not doing this sooner, or not knowing about these things, that's kind of putting you in this energy of like a lack energy. But that's about it, you know? There's not much else. Well, no, hold on. We do have another deck, don't we, Spirit? My apologies. I forgot. I have another deck. So what's going on with this spirit? What's going on? We do have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I'll take these, and I'll take the bottom, and we'll read these, and then we'll move on. But the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, and the Three of Swords reversed. And we'll start off with these three. So off bat, there is some sort of some sort of thought that you've come to conclusion about how to manifest your reality into how you want, and you see how it is some certain thoughts that you have. The issue is, with this understanding, this mental clarity, that some sort of energy's been misused. It has you in this overthinking mode of, oh, is this when I should do this, when should I do that? But what you're not seeing is the divine's going to tell you when to move. You've been strong, you've been super strong in controlling yourself and controlling how your thoughts are, controlling not going off the deep end. You've been doing good at that. So there's no need to regret. There's a need to remain in that power so that you're able to transform these emotions, transform these feelings, into an actual physical manifestation. With the Knight of Cups, with all this masculine energy, there's a need to, have the nurturing that's there first, and then allow this masculine energy to come through and work. Because there is a lot of healing. There's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful energy, and it's gonna come because you nurtured what's on the physical already. Like, that's what you're being called to do with judgment, but you're almost too uncomfortable to do so. So instead of, you're too uncomfortable to really focus on that. So there's a need to listen to your emotions with the Page of Cups. There's a need to really hone in on the why. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, why you can't work. With the World reverse and death, something needs to change. Or this new world is this new avenue is not going to change you in the way you think. There's something that's going to change the trajectory of your life that you need to be aware of. There is an energy, of importance, like there's something that you just have to do. There's something that, like, if I don't do it now, I won't do it anytime soon, because I just know that's the person I am, and it's like you just need to do it now. And that's so weird because on the bottom of this deck it said soon. I'm telling you. So what's going on, Spirit? What do you want to tell Collective? Okay. So we'll read these three. We have happiness, children, and calm. And we're going to read them. Alright. So happiness. Your soul wants you to know happiness is within your reach. Its creation begins inside you. Even if your outer environment seems complicated, don't worry, happiness is there. I already feel it. I send you much love so you can see it, then carry it into your outer life. You have worked on yourself and are now aware of how to create this inner happiness. If this is not yet the case, know that you will soon share it with people you love. You are a wonderful person, and I'm proud of you because you have the daring to tell it to yourself. Sometimes you say it timidly, but still you manage to express it. Before you didn't feel you could. Keep building your own happiness. You are on a beneficial path. Your spirit guides want you to know everything is already happening. You are in a forward-moving energy. If you can't see synchronicities yet, know that they will come quickly. We are sending you signs from the outer, in the form of outer events. Just let yourself be guided. Keep nourishing what is the most beautiful in you. Don't try to control things. All you have to do is experience the present moment and be spontaneous. Soon your inner happiness will be carried into your outer life. You will create everything that matters to you. Your wants are in line with your needs, and you are connected to yourself. Everything is falling into place. Everything is beautiful. You can already embrace the fruit of your efforts and bring your projects to life. The entity wants you to know, I am happy now. Even if things weren't easy for me, I was happy then. I always had that childlike fire, letting me experience things intensely. Yes, I may have been clumsy, but I always found moments of happiness even in hard times. I'm guiding you towards happiness. I'm sending you signs to help you create your own happiness and understanding it is within your reach. Be proud of yourself. You've managed to do things that I could not do. Keep going on this path. Keep sharing as you are right now. You do not need to contact me directly when you are happy. We are aligned on the same frequency. I am with you. I am happy with you. With and for you, excuse me. You are creating a wonderful path, a beautiful surprise, and beautiful surprises are in store for you. Keep moving forward on these beautiful waters. While the waters I sailed were filled with hardship, for you they are peaceful. Enjoy it all for me. Next, we have calm. Um, you may be uh, feeling a kind of inner upheaval. I hope you can hear when I'm looking this way. Goodness, I didn't even think about that. But anyway, you feel something. You feel something important is on the way. You are afraid of making a mistake. You are afraid to believe. You are truly connected to your spiritual, intuitive, and psychic abilities. Everything you feel is correct, and many things you have been waiting for are finally coming to you. This will bring you great joy, love, and happiness. You will feel complete, all your needs will be fulfilled, and you will find yourself in a gentle and benevolent energy. You have long shed tears, I know, I comforted you. You thought you were alone, but I was there with you, stretching out my hand. These tears brought you freedom, and now a beautiful smile is growing on your face. Your spirit guides want you to know you have already opened a new chapter in your life. Renewal is here. It is in the present. It is present in your energy, and you can feel it. We know it, and we continue to send you signs to confirm your feelings are correct. This is an important year for you. It will be rich in transparency, change, and honesty. You dare to say what you would like and what you would want. You dare to show yourself as you are. You dare to raise your head and believe in your inner victory. This brings a wonderful energy of uncharted territory. It brings new relationships with others. Important documents will be signed, which will let you bring to life the renewal you have long been waiting for. Everything is there, all is well. The entity wants you to know, I talk to you, but you don't hear me. You need calm moments of silence, moment of inner harmony. You won't find the answers you're wanting from others. You won't feel my presence through others, but you will by being in touch with yourself. Take a few moments to create true inner and outer calm. I never knew this calm when I was incarnated. There was far too much noise around me. I didn't listen to myself, which would have helped me to understand that I had the answers inside of me all along. I gave far too much power to the words of others instead of my own thoughts. Listen to yourself. Be silent and hear my voice and yours. By talk, by taking a few moments in this place hidden from others, your den, your sanctuary, you can receive the answers and signs you expect from me. I am here, waiting for you to create inner space so I can talk to you. And what you do for that, if you're wondering how to do that, when you get in a meditative state, simply just say that you are creating an area surrounded by a circle of light or surrounded by pillars of light or however you want to do it, protected by Archangel Michael, whoever else you want to have protected, and make that area sacred at any time that you're wanting to go to that sacred space. And just imagine that energy, that same feeling, and you'll be in it. But we do have children here. Your soul wants you to know, while you don't always see it, I'm often in touch with your inner child. Your inner child needs reassurance and love. Sometimes you can feel them, but you run away. Then you may create negative relationship patterns and accept situations that aren't aligned with your needs and expectations. Often at nightfall, your inner child manages to get in touch with you, but part of you always avoids them. Just like me, your inner child is part of you. They aren't your enemy On the contrary, your inner child is your joy. Your laughter, your touch, your madness, your spontaneity, your optimism, and your capacity to love. Even if your inner child is sad today, only you can reassure them and take a step towards them. So, using your choice of method, go and find your inner child. They are waiting for you, and don't hold blame. Your inner child knows you're doing your best to keep a level of emotional balance. They are your best friend, so reassure them and create a new positive duo. Together, you'll experience beautiful surprises and synchronicities. Your spirit guides want you to know you always had spiritual sensitivity. Even as a small child, you connected strongly to your capabilities and feelings. But when you grew up, you lost this connection. Now you may feel nothing or that it's an uphill struggle. That is not so. Your spiritual greatness has always been present. Take time to reconnect to your childhood memories. What you experienced wasn't related to magical thinking, it was real. By connecting to your childhood, you will reconnect to your third eye and crown chakras. You will reconnect your inner and spiritual strengths, guiding you to a new harmony of energy. You will realize that everything has meaning, and you will understand the meanings of past events. You are an old soul with the great spiritual sensitivity. Um, the entity wants you to know you and I have ties to the childhood. Only you know what this means. I wasn't a happy child, but I know my soul chose this experience for a reason. My goal was to find an energy of resilience. Your childhood may have been complicated too, and I know I owe you an apology. When I think back to childhood, my throat tingles, like there were things I could not yet say. I know you feel the same. Perhaps we can work together by connecting to your childhood and understanding the meaning of events by showing forgiveness. You also bring me freedom. You help me wake myself, free myself, and rise up. We are mirrors of particular memories, but we also have the same inner strength. Remember, you have your own free will and you can be who you decide to be. I have faith in you. You can be that person. You can do it. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Um, but yeah, that's the reading. We're gonna use the Angel Tarot because I haven't used the Angel Tarot in a video for a while. Well, at least for a channel video. Okay. Check the bottom and the split. Alright. Nice. So we have Mithael, God the King of Heaven. Rejuvenation attains the mercy of God and gives long life. We have Gabriel, God is my strength. Divine revelation, reveals messages, has the power to destroy. So this is definitely Gabriel coming through, talking, giving you the messages that need to be heard from the divine. We have Iyahel, God the highest being, desire to know, the acquisition of wisdom. Samael, the severity of God, seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead, teaches the occult and magic. Mikael, like unto God, political authority, gives safe travel and protects against conspiracies. And last but not least, we have Elahel, the praiseworthy God, light of understanding, acquires knowledge and cures illness. Sorry, my phone just went off telling me to do a reading, and I'm currently doing a reading, so that's kind of funny. That was just kind of funny. Alrighty. So before we head out, we're gonna use the angel prayers and see what the angel prayers want to say. They seem to be a bit more talkative in this one, and I shuffled 3 more times. Alright. Let's see, we have peace and harmony. Archangel Raguel. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. Ooh. I got a little too close. Connect with music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. Honor your feelings, Archangel Hanael. Thank you, Hanael, for supporting me as I honor my emotions. Spiritual support, dear angels. I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. Change and transition, Archangel Azrael. Thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. Clear your vibes, Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. Excuse me. And last but not least, Earth Angel. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. Lovely. But that is your little reading. I hope this helped you. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for all the support. Um, if you're wanting a bracelet, very very good high quality bracelets, very good gemstone quality. They're beautiful. I genuinely like um Otter Spirit. I've been interested in getting like their bracelets for a while, and the fact that they like wanted to like partner was kind of crazy. So I'm very 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 happy to be partnered with Otter Spirit. So if you do want to get like a bracelet, definitely go hit up Otter Spirit. You can use the link in the description here. I'll get you like a closer look at these because it's like they're not even that bad. They're I don't know why I said like that. Excuse me. I talk like that all the time for everything, but no, they're like very high quality. They're like you can feel the weight of the gemstones. It's like it. Not that they're like extremely heavy or anything, but you can tell that they're real, and they're beautiful. They have good energy on them. But the links in the description if you want them, and use the code in the description as well to get 20% off. Regardless, if you're wanting a reading or any other service I offer, you can email me. That's also in the description. Or you can use the Google link that's in the description and fill out the form, and then I'll get the form and we can do it that way. Regardless, if you don't have money for a reading, we can do trades, and just email me about that or a Google form. I need to remember to start mentioning that as well. But regardless, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much just for being here, watching the video, supporting me. I love you all so much. For likes, comments, shares, subscribes, donations, again, energetically or financially, doesn't matter. I appreciate both of them so much. But I love you all so much, to the moon and back, tenfold and forever, and I will see you later.